Okay, so you're on your grid page, Learning to be a Strong Student, grid number 1, and you see at the very top student tracking and a tracking sheet. This is very important. It is one of the most important parts of your grid, and it will be on every grid that you have. This is going to be for you and myself to keep track of where you are, if you're having issues, and where you're going next. So when we look at the tracking sheet, you need to remember these things. You only update your name. You do not change any information for any other student. I understand that sometimes there's accidents, and if you if you accidentally change someone else's tracking sheet, you just need to come and let me know. If we find that other people are changing other people's information, then we'll have to have a conversation. But there is a color coding system that we're going to use. So you're going to use green if this level is 100% done and you've already moved forward to the next level or the next step. Blue is if this level is what you're currently working on. Orange is when you need a teacher's signature. So when you finish something that needs a teacher's signature, you don't need to come up to me or interrupt me if I'm working with another student. You're going to just wait, turn your tracking sheet to orange, and I'll come by to sign off on it. And while you're waiting for a teacher's signature, you can move on to your next task. Yellow means you have a question, but it can wait if I'm working with someone else. So it's a question that you can move on, but you need it answered like before the day's over or something. And red means you have a question, but you can't move forward. You have no clue how to go. This has really stumped you and you really need some help. So let's go ahead and look at our tracking sheet. So you're going to click on this, and this is going to be up on your computer every day. Okay, so you'll see when you click on it, you'll see the grid. It's grid number 1, Strong Student Progress Monitoring Sheet, and you're going to click on the class period that you have math in. So let's say that we're in period 3. So this is what's going to come up. You'll have the due date for the grid. It'll be put up here. And you will put your name in on this side. So I could put Miss Allen right here. And then we could put Emsley, my daughter. And we could put Mr. Allen, my husband. And so we've already finished 1A. I'm already done with 1A. So I'm going to click and see I have right here these things. So I know I'm done. So I'm going to click done. And it puts green right there for me. Now, let's say that Emsley is done as well. And let's say that Mr. Allen is still working on it. So his is blue. Now, we've moved on to 1B. So I'm working on 1B. So I go ahead and change that. And Emsley, she might already be finished with 1B. And so she's at 1C and she realizes, she needs a check. So you're just clicking on these, and then once she gets her check, she'll finish and she'll click that she's working, or she'll change it to done. Okay? You do not click that you're done unless you are completely finished with that level and that section's tasks. And then this is how I will be able to keep track of where you are. You'll be able to keep track of where you are and if you have any questions. And see, once Mr. Allen finishes, he'll click that he's done, and then he might have a question. He's stuck, he needs help. So that'll see, when I see this red, I'll notice, okay, I need to go meet with him because he has a question that he cannot move on with. Now, there's going to be times that you might be far enough and I might have a lot of students that I have to work with. So with Emsley, she's already done and gone through. I might ask Emsley, hey Emsley, can you go talk to Mr. Allen and see what he's stuck with and see if you can help him real quick? You might be asked to do that. So it's very important that you do not change anything to done or that you watch or you do not skip anything. Make sure you watch the entire video so I can count on you to help those around me or around you. Okay, remember we're using this every day. Do not change anyone else's stuff. Make sure you're on the correct period at the bottom, and we're going to use these with every grid.